Okay, it's time for us to proceed with Theme Hospital. They call me Hauffman, and as you may see here, I've been making some little... what the fuck happened now? Let's look straight for the pharmacy because, yeah, of course it was a pharmaceutical failure, yes, or a drug not doing its work properly. And that's actually really bad because we'll be not making 10,000 grand by the end of the year. Even though I don't think we will need it, and hopefully we will really not need it. Despite of all those expenses I made while making some changes around the hospital, we still are making far more money than we are losing it, so it should be all right. Yeah, so I'm not going to talk much about the changes I made in the hospital, because it was pretty much changes I made to make the hospital look a little better, or perhaps make it even a little more efficient, like it's the case. Let me just check if there are any interesting new doctors here. Not really any interesting... oh, this nurse here. I've been looking for a nurse here to get in place of this one here. So, thank you for your contribution, now you have to leave. Just like that, yeah. So let's see if there are any interesting handymen to hire too. This guy, I need... the hospital is quite big, so I do feel like I need more handymen to take care of all the litter on the floor, all these plants. And why no doctors around here? Hopefully someone's coming. Yeah, this very slow ass surgeon. But okay. We are currently training only one doctor. I don't think it should be any different. Because I think we have a good amount of doctors in the hospital. We, however, like I said, need more handmen on the other hand. Who is this guy? Let's give this guy a raise, why not? I'm feeling like giving money away. Let's speed up the time. There's not much for us to do here other than wait for events to happen. Yes. Everything is going very smoothly. Let's see what's this emergency about. Yeah, we gotta wait for events like this one before really stopping to pay attention to the entirety of the hospital. Let's accept this, guys. Why not? Only 2 person with the squids. That should be very easy for us to deal with. Because, like I just said, the game's running, the hospital is running very smoothly. We have a lot of doctors, a good amount of patients. All the diagnosed rooms, diagnosed equipments, the cure equipments, all of it is right here. By the way, all the research has been done on the cure equipment and diagnosed equipment. It's all about improving the drugs, which, as we realized by the beginning of the episode, we sure seem to need it, and makes improvement to the machine's strength, you know, always good to do so. So before we have a look at the guys from the emergency, let me just check these machines. Who needs a change on the hardware, no repairs and stuff of the sort. Let me check how's this machine doing here. Yeah, well, it will need a... it's a bad time to call for a handman, but I will surely need it. I wish the game would call the nearest handman to take care of the machines, but no, it doesn't work like that, so too bad, I'm guessing. Let's change the hardware for this cardio because it's very cheap. Oh, change of the month. Any interesting doctors to hire? Come on. No, nobody. Nothing interesting here. Any interesting? Oh, this guy's really good. Let's get him to take care of machineries because apparently I still do not have enough handmen even for that, despite of it not looking like it's the case. There we go. The next guys we will be placing to take care of the litter and the plants. Anyone else here which I would like to hire? Not really. Instead, let me just make sure all the machines are properly attended to, or properly, I don't know, repaired. And look at this. The handmans will only come when it's almost halfway through its durability, which is kind of bad. No wonder I've been getting that negative award. Where are the guys from? Here. The guys from the emergency. No wonder I've been getting that negative award by the end of the year because these handmans, come on. Okay, well, the list came rather... oh, you are leaving. I need another doctor here. Who would be helping me now? Psychiatrist, I need another surgeon. Yeah, good thing I decided to have to actively pay attention to the to this emergency because, as you can see here, are you going to leave? Because you're not the one supposed to... Who the freaking hell died now? Yeah, that guy. Of course, it was a pharmacy problem. Rather unfair, but what can I say? Yeah, now the wrong guys leaving the goddamn the operating feature, and while they are wasting their time in trying to decide who will enter, who will leave, the time is running. And I might end up losing this challenge because of that. Let me just check here. Look at the door. Who are the guys from the emergency? You guys. So that's one the queue. So let's leave like this instead. And I think, yeah, for some reason this guy decided to sit pretty far away from the... Aren't there any benches here? I could swear there are some here. No, there aren't any benches here. Why the freaking hell there are no benches here? Well, anyway. Despite of all the trouble around this area here, I think we will still manage to beat the challenge in due time and avoid deaths. Even though deaths have been happening left, right and center at the beginning of this episode, right? Despite the fact that it's all due to the poor pharmaceutical drug has been delivered to the patients. Not really my fault, but the game says otherwise. Or say the contrary. Come on, you're the next one. Double time. End of the month. Let's see if there are any interesting doctors to hire. No. Any nurses? No. Ooh, this handman here. Let's get him to take care of the litter and the plants, of watering the plants. Anyone else worth hiring? You take care. 50-50 for everything. Why not? Let's speed up the time. I think everything should be fine now. There's no reason for us to wait for nothing, but until we meet the winning criteria, which we're not that far from doing so. All we need to do is to make 500,000 bucks. Jesus Christ, I think it will take like another 5 years to make that. Well, game years, of course. Before reaching that amount. And now I need less than 100 people, so like 96 people. Is this correct? Because sometimes I feel like those values are incorrect. But anyway, that's the most important thing to make here is money, actually. So what do we have here? Okay, we managed to heal everybody. Let's speed up the time and allow things to happen. Yeah, you can see, despite of all the changes I made in the hospital, I'm still not very happy about it. I feel like I still need to... Ooh, I need to... It's very expensive. No, let's leave it be like that. I still feel like I need to make some changes, some extra changes in the hospital to make it as efficient as it can be. Including buying a new wing, mind you. This one's a good one, but not better than the ones I have currently. Is she better than... What the hell? You know what? It's time for you to go. We have a better one to hire here. There we go. You can start working here. That's how it goes. If you're not happy, go work elsewhere. Why bother? Yes. Anyway, let's proceed. Let me have a look in these machines here. How are they faring? They seem to be doing alright, even though, like I said, I have to actively keep an eye on it. Because handmans will just not do so until it's very damaged. Like the case here, it's very damaged and they haven't really bothered with repairing it. What else do we have to look into here? Let's take a look at this machine. How about this one? Okay. Yeah, the game never really runs by itself. It's always... This is falling. There we go. The game never really run on its own by itself. There are always some topics pending for the player to take care of, to manually work on, like it's the case for the machines. Oh, change of the month, and I think I lost all the doctors which were available. Yeah, of course. Let's see if there are any interesting handmans. Nope, no handmans available either. Yeah, we are making money, but it's lower than I wished. Yes, which means it will really take a few years for game years for us to make the necessary amount of money. Another interesting thing I noticed is that we don't see around people with about to die, you know, with skull over their heads, except for this guy, of course, because I said I mentioned such a fact, and so just to make me prove, this guy showed up. Go take your medicine. What is it? Pharmacy, right? Another thing I might want to pay attention to is this researcher here. Apparently, from my observations, not instead of something I've seen on the... You can start working here, and while that, we will be taking one of these guys to get some lessons on the training room. I need someone else to actually get trained, like this guy. He's pretty poor doctor, unskilled doctor. He's even a fucking junior. Jesus Christ. Let's train these guys, since we have the opportunity to do so. I was going to say something, but I think I just forgot, whatever it was. Was he healed? Yes. I just forgot what was it that I had to say. But in any case, I might end up buying some extra wings, you know, just to make the hospital even more efficient, because some rooms need to be duplicated, as I think it's the case for the psychiatric room, for the pharmacy, and even the freaking operating features. So I'll think about that, you know. I know I should actually just be I need to move this room out of here too. I feel like doing that, but not just yet, not until the end of this episode. Yes, so I can have a feel of how is the hospital running, if that's all that important really. Let's change the hardware for the jelly vat. That I know that all put us all these expenses put us a little bit far away from beating the level, but it's I still feel like it's necessary. I see any interesting handmans. Ooh, rats! It's been a while since I've seen hats, rats around here. Let's get these guys to take care only of the litter and the plants. It's good to have rats because they actually, if you kill enough of them, you get 5,000 bucks by the end of the year. This guy didn't like my hospital that much, otherwise he would have paid more. But okay, it's acceptable amount of money. Someone else died there. What the hell's wrong with these goddamn drugs? Let me just check this here. Let me think here. Invisibility. Yeah, all of these drugs are very inefficient apparently. Yes, 75. Ah, look at this. Transparency, uncommon cold, broken wind. Yeah, well, all these drugs have been fully upgraded. Well, not that far, it seems, from getting all the drugs fully upgraded. And apparently we do need this, so because it's like the 4th death or something due to pharmaceutical drug not working. Man, oh, not that. Yeah, there's not much we can do other than wait for this drug to be upgraded, because it's almost at 50%, with 50% of the resources allocated to the research department on it. And I'm already doing what I can to actually get some decent researchers inside this research department. So yeah, not much we can do here other than waiting, and keep an eye on machines and new doctors too, because if I want to hire all the what's the goddamn, I always goddamn forget, the consultants. Yes, of course, the consultants. Let's allow the change of the month so we can see if there is anyone interesting to hire. Not really. Let's proceed then. Let's just have a look at this guy, for an example, to take care of our floor, litter, and all. Who's not happy here? Wow, you're very expensive, but why are you not happy? What the hell's going on? Why is he unhappy? Yeah, it was this guy. Very expensive now. You shouldn't even be there. I don't think there's anyone queuing for that. How's this doing? Yeah, I need another. As you can see here, I surely need another operating feature. Even though this is kind of seasonal, yes. Sometimes there's a huge queue for the operating feature, but sometimes it's not really the case. Yes, there's not enough people for 2 operating features. What is this? An emergency of 8 people with invisibility. Actually, this is another problem. We don't have enough room for 2 of these 2 pharmacies. What am I going to do here? I will accept it. Kinda crazy, I know, but I have a plan here. I will actually buy a new wing just for that. Can you believe that? Let's place it over here, and I'm not going to place the pharmacy over there. Instead, I'm going to be. Is anyone coming for this? Yeah, you've been diagnosed with bloated head. I need to move one of these rooms elsewhere, like the cardio. Yeah, let's move the cardio out of here. Place it all the way up there, and then place the pharmacy there, closer to the goddamn emergency thingy. Emergency thingy. The goddamn what the freaking name? The helipad. Yes, that's what the word I'm looking for. Let's place this here temporarily, of course, because I will be placing more rooms around here somehow or somewhere. Let's just place things all over the goddamn place like this, without really a care in the world for how does it look like. I'll be messing with that later on because we have an emergency coming on. Let's place in the pharmacy here. Yeah, next time I get to make some changes to the hospital, I will try to be careful about placing these machines or these rooms which you get to receive patients from emergency closer to the door or the helipad, and I will be placing all the diagnosed rooms elsewhere, like away from the door, so even away from the GP's office. For a fact, the GP's office does not need to be here. Could be placing them like here and moving this elsewhere. I don't know, I'll think about that. Let's just receive the patients, the necessary patients. Let's treat them, yes. Make sure they will not die on us. Where are these patients? There they go. I think 2 pharmacies is enough for 8 people. It's 4 patients at each pharmacy. How are these GP's office doing? 3 over here, 1, and how much in that one? 5. Yeah, I don't know why it's this so unevenly split. You can come over here. Go on. I need to. Right. Let's see. First patient coming by, and someone else to come over at that area there. I just remember. I think I'll be saving here before something goes wrong, and one of these doors actually end up bugging on me. How many guys coming here? 4 over here, and I suppose it will be. Yeah, where's the rest of the guys? 5 here. Probably they are all from the emergency. Yeah, 5 over here, 4 or 3 over here, and the rest elsewhere. Yeah, there we go. Let's just give them priority. Yeah, they are already the next ones. What the hell? Only 2 guys there? Where's the rest of these guys? Let's place you over here then. The last one, the last guy on the queue to be attended over there instead. End of the month. This doctor's really bad. I don't really need a such a bad doctor. I will be really only hiring consultants instead. No need to worry about shitty doctors. Because this one is really good. Let me just check here. Yeah, I think I'll be letting you go and hiring this very good receptionist. Even though I didn't read her description, did it say that she was actually a bad nurse or something? Hopefully. Oh, what the hell are you in the end of the line? You should be the next one. How are we doing here? I'll have all the patients being processed here. Almost. Let's go on. I want to say something here, but I will not do that until the end of this emergency, which should be right now. But ooh, there's a rat there. I'm actually really surprised that nobody died from this emergency. Yes, it had everything to be the case, but not really. So good things, good things. Let's get this out of here. I will be placing here perhaps a GP's office. Yeah, it's quite a kind of small room, and we don't really need another GP's office, but I might end up doing that, even though there are 6 there, 1, yeah, it's definitely not evenly split. Oh, end of the month. Any interesting doctors to hire? Who's this guy? Is that old bad doctor? How is this guy's training doing? Not that interesting, not that good. Surgeon psychiatrist, okay, yeah, nothing for us to worry about. Okay, everybody has been healed. 12,000 bucks. That's quite the help for us. Handmans. How many handmans do I think it's necessary for this hospital? I'm thinking like, what the hell's going on with you? Oh, you're being trained. Okay, let's give them some money. About 40, I think it will be enough for the size of this, the current size of the hospital, even though it just got a little bigger with that new wing, which again I will not be messing with it until the end of the episode, because, you know, no reason to show you such stuff. Gotta keep an eye for these rats to try and make some extra money. Right, let's put up with the time here. Allow for the end of the year. See how do we fare for this year. Yes, how much money we made, how far are we from beating the level. Well, we can already see that we have all the cures necessary, but it's all about making like 43 bucks, something like that. It will take a while. It will be who the hell actually died. Let's look for the pharmacy. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I know, but what can I do if the drugs are just really bad, you know? I need to you see, if I could only look for new, you know, providers, yes, drug providers, it was a game mechanic, but no, I think I'm the one who makes the drugs in this game. End of the year, let's see how did we fare. No, the score is actually improving. I thought it was stuck, but it's not. Let's see. And yeah, what's with that? The score is the same. The value for the score is the same for the salary. Is it? I really think it is. What's with that? Anyway, we're far from being the richest, but we're almost making 200,000 bucks. Even though the next thing I need to do when leaving this tab is to actually take care of my machineries, because I think some of them are very, very damaged. Despite not being the richest hospital, we have like look at the skill counts. What the freaking hell? How the hell did I manage to do that? Most visitors, well, I won't bother you, even though we are in second place with the death count because of the farms. None of the patients in my hospital have died because of my inefficiency while making some micromanaging. It's all due to the farmer, to bad luck, mind you, for getting those chances of getting some kill happening. What's this? This year, your reputation has exceeded those of all other hospitals put together. Wow, 6,000 bucks. Yeah, because we have a really good reputation. So 10,000 bucks there, and 12,000 and 13,000 bucks. That's definitely going to help us. See, we didn't even need to bother with the death count. So all we have to do is actually look at this guy. Definitely getting him. Actually, I will be getting him to be in here. Yes, permanently. As I need to train some of these guys here, and perhaps he will help this the research of the drugs and the machineries. Headset. The research of the. There are too many guys here, isn't there? I do think there are too many guys. Okay, have that guy, that guy. One of you is not necessary, like it's the case for you here. Okay, let's get all of these guys trained, and when they are ready, we are going to release them to public. Like I think that he's not been trained. He's just coming to rest. Any other interesting nurse? Ooh, look at this nurse. Look at that nurse. Let's see who we will be sending away. This one, which is the cheapest nurse around. Any other interesting nurse to hire? I don't think I need any more. 6 nurses. I think 7 would be. We have like 4 rooms, which requires nurse in my hospital. I think that last nurse would be all we need. Yeah, there we go. And handymen, of course. We need all the handymen we can get our hands on. Until we have like 40 of them. Yeah, let's not be that crazy about it. Let's try to get the best, the fastest, the most killed ones. There we go. How do we? Well, we made a lot of money, so it's not. Well, actually, we really made a freaking load of money. 31,000 bucks against 14,000. So yeah, hopefully we'll keep making money like that. So perhaps we will be finishing the scenario sooner than expected. Let's go on. Yes. Oh, the first thing I need to do is look for this machine's strength and get the handlers to take care of these machines. I think it seems to be in order here. Their strength is doing fine, but these are not the machines that usually bother me. Let's get this replaced. Yeah, now it's 12. It's much better. Any other machine here which is kind of damaged? Yeah, it's a bit expensive, but well, this haven't been improved, that inflator. Still by 80 on value. The cast, I think, is a little bit stronger than that value normally. Let's see, 6. Let's spend some money on this stuff. That won't barely get used unless there's an earthquake. I will not be renewing that machine's strength. Okay, let's go on. Let's put up the time. Allow things to happen. Now, what am I thinking of doing? Who are you? Okay, in front of the line. Is actually getting another operating feature, because we have a lot of. I could place it right here. Even if it's a very small room, just to get those operations going faster. Even though I just can't cram it in here and expect the best out of it. You know what? Yeah, I think we'll be leaving it for the end of the episode. Well, in the space in between episodes to make such changes. It's not that important to make that change now. Let's wait until the end of the month to see how are we faring. How are we doing? Come on, double time. Too bad I cannot make the game go faster than that. Let's see. Is it someone killed because of the drugs? Yeah, of course it is. Let me see, how far are we from improving? You want to come? You come. Let me just check this here. No one interesting to hire. The handmans, no one really that interesting. Let me see, how are these drugs doing? Where is it? Here. So let's begin with the top one. The visibility is still by 75%. Next comes the spirit itching. Actually, yeah, all the drugs have been pretty much up to 100%. I mean, really unlucky that I got one of these guys to die. One of the guys took the medicine for. Well, one of these guys took a medicine which wasn't up to 100%, so I'm really unlucky, it seems. But okay, I can live with that. Not that I have much of an option anyway. How are we doing here for this GP's office? 5 expected, 4. We don't need extra GP's offices. Yeah, so let's leave it empty like that. What's next here? Let's wait for change of the month, see if there are any interesting doctors to hire, or nurses, or handmans, anything. Let me check here. Yeah, nothing really special. These machines are doing okay. Yeah, you know what? I'm really thinking about cutting the video here and coming back when things start happening, because there's not much for us to do here other than waiting for the change of months or events to happen. Even though it seems that I don't know, events don't goddamn women. Events don't happen as frequently as I have thought. Like it's been a while since I've seen a single event like an earthquake, an emergency. Well, emergency have been happening, but infections, that's actually awfully awkward if you ask me. And I might even say a little suspicious. Hopefully the game's not bugged or something like that. Not that it's that much of a problem to have it bugged in those areas. Even though, speaking of bugs, I might want to save it here, just to make sure it will not bug right by the end of this episode. Because you remember that it happened once, don't you? There's a rat there. A doctor which is unhappy. Oh, someone being trained. Oh, you want a lot of money. Let me check on these guys, because they are asking for a lot of money. No, I don't want you guys to be that expensive after all. Let me see here. I think you are a cheap. No, you are a very good doctor. I thought he was a bad one. How are these guys doing? Do they still need to be here? Yeah, you sure need to be there. Yeah, and I want to improve their skills a little. What the hell are all these guys doing here? I don't want you guys, all of you guys, to be in there. Let me see here. You definitely should not be in there. You are actually ready to be released to the public. Go on. Start working on the hospital. Who else here do we have to train? You need to be trained. Why are you on the research department? I really have all the guys I need on the research department. So very good ones, mind you. If there's even a consultant in here. Do I have more than one? No, you should be getting trained too. Wait, let me check here. Have I placed the wrong guy in there? Nope. Research surgeon. Research. Yeah, let's leave these guys here. Hopefully at some point we'll find the right another consultant researcher to place there, because that will speed up our research process. What interesting doctors to hire? Not really. How about handmans? 90. Nope. How many handmans do we have? 38. Yeah, it's still a good amount of doctors, handmans. Yeah. Well, anyway, the game has I mean, this session has come to its end once more. We unfortunately have to end this episode here. So I do thank you for your time. I hope you come by the next episode, because we are not that far from beating this level. I wonder how far are we from beating the game, mind you. Because I'm just speeding through these goddamn levels like crazy. What a difference plants actually make on a hospital. Can you realize the difference from the first levels or the first episodes to this one? I really feel like I'm learning a lot. I've learned a lot about the game, enough to actually make fare well on it. Even though I might remind you that we are running it on the medium difficulty, not on the hardest, so that also counts for something. Anyway, once again, I do thank you for your time. Hope you come by the next episode, and well, see you by then.